Okay, this is my video reflection for my project for my researched argument. And my argument was whether education about vaccines should be offered in society so the public would not be so conflicted about them or not. And I really liked my paper. Like I like to do researched arguments and just arguments as a whole. But yeah, I'm sorry, my dog's squeaking something that is just distracting me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the questions real quick. Okay, so the first question says, overall, how do you feel about the paper that you wrote, or what did you take away from the experience of writing this paper? So, like I said earlier, I really like this paper. Vaccines is just kind of something that I feel like it's really important in today's age to kind of understand, just with all the COVID things going around. And today, more than ever, everyone has a cell phone pretty much, and people post things online, and it's not always true, and it scares people. I think, like, especially with this last election, a lot of people they just use a scare tactic, and I feel like I see right through it, better than some people that I know. And they always come up to me with all these crazy things, and they're so scared, and it worked on them because it scared them, and they truly believed it. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people in today's age they use scare tactics to try to get their point across. And like I said, I saw it in this past election. It's just crazy. But I feel like you have to be kind of firm in your ground and understand things so you aren't coerced kind of, and so you don't understand, or so you don't you're not forced to kind of believe in these fake things, I guess. And then that way you won't be so scared. But I like the paper, and I think that what I wrote about it's important. But I think just honestly, because it's the end of the semester, of course things kind of start winding down, and you lose motivation, I guess, so to speak. And then we got sent home earlier, so a lot of people are working, and so honestly, I think my mindset has kind of been the past. I've been home working for the past week or something, and I have just kind of. I'm not really good with balancing work and school. Come here. But yeah. So I've been kind of putting my work first. But that's a different story. So I feel like this kind of essay got a little neglected, I guess, so to speak. But I do kind of see that, yeah. But I still like it, and I think that I learned a lot from it. Okay, so the second question says, what do you want your readers to take away from your paper? I think like I said earlier, I guess I just kind of want them to have a better understanding so that they can't be swept up in these lies that they do see on we'll just say Facebook. I feel like that's a social media outlet that gets dogged a lot. But I don't I think if they are just a little more educated about the topic, then they can't get swept up in those lies and be scared, because they can be scary if you don't know what they're talking about. So I just want them to take away knowledge, I guess. What kind of feedback did your peer reviewer and the instructor offer? I have it pulled up. No. Yes. Okay. Well, yes. Okay, so pretty much everyone that commented on mine, they just talked about how I just need to remember to just have the shitty first draft mentality and just kind of start out with just writing it down. And so that kind of really helped me, because I was kind of upset because I knew that my essay wasn't where I exactly wanted it because of work and things like that. But after I kind of put that mentality to work, I did. I noticed that it was that's my boss. Okay, so yeah, I noticed that after I got out of that mindset, I guess it just got better. And then the next question says, what in the paper leaves the most room for improvement? Okay, let's see. I think just the development, maybe. Trying to think of something like in particular. Maybe just how I incorporated some of the quotes and things like that, and just how I elaborated. I always feel like I can be more concise and just more. I don't know. I always like worry that people aren't understanding like what I'm trying to say, and sometimes it's hard to like just be articulate and kind of get your point across. But yeah, I would just say structure and just flowiness, really. Maybe even like some word choice and things like that. I feel like I can always improve on that. And then, what do you like most about this paper? Um, I would say maybe either the introduction. I think introductions are like my favorite, regardless of the paper. I like how they start you off, and I like how it like grabs your attention, things like that. And it's not too like intense. Usually, the first like introductory paragraph, but I also like. Let me see. It's this paragraph right here. And it just kind of really talks about how baby Ian, how the internet kind of started with the whole hepatitis B vaccine, and it like spread through all these like outlets like Cafe Mom and just mommy groups like that, and how there was literally like no evidence like that backed up the things that they were saying, but people just they were so just undereducated about the topic that they just kind of believed it. And like I don't blame them for it because it's not their fault. They didn't know. But I just think this paragraph in particular might be my favorite because it really does just do a good job of going in and explaining the whole issue around it. But I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.